B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, soon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke, don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes, we the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out, find out. Around and find out, find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. They Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. Peep it style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, soon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, trying to find out, find out.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Joy. I pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey! Turn this thing on. Hey, let's go. Happy finals. Do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it.
As far as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Tonight, we wrap up a great Sunday here in Super Wild Card Weekend, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Williams. That strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. Run the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Wait for it. Captain. Olay.
Now it's Nix. This one swung out to Williams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Nix. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Now it's second and 10.
Captain.
And now an audible here into something else.
Olay.
To throw is Nix. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Broncos will strike first here, this wild card matchup. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's second and 8. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
60 boxes, 60 boxes.
Throw left side complete. That's Palin. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 39. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Very nicely done there on the reception, and what an impact this rookie made on this. Offense, Charles, in the regular season.
Yeah, he's a big part of why they are where they are. He stepped into an important role, embraced it, and in a lot of ways expanded it, and immediately made a connection with his quarterback.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
A give out of the gun to Genty.
And he stopped immediately there.
We're now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Cougar 19.
They'll set up to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Captain.
Next to the air. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touchdown.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Raiders' 40-yard line.
Don't go. Joe. Bombers. Away.
To throw, here's Nix.
And Sutton hauls it in over the middle.
And Sutton will have the Broncos first down as he'll get this down to the 35-yard line.
Captain.
Back to the air with Nix.
He finds his man complete. It's Walton. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Joe. Bombers.
Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't. But he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
2nd and 10.
Hold on a second. Captain, ready.
Throwing Nix. Now he's going to step up and run.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. And now it's 3rd down.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Ready. Come on. Bombers.
Nix from the shotgun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Shanahan. Hold on a second. Ready.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Armstrong. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. From 4 yards out. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. First drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we either need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
Dragon 60. Come on. 19 wide.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton, 33 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Broncos 14, Raiders 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense. I like the calmness of how he played the ball here, and no panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
That's taken in by Franklin.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line.
And the Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Nix to throw again.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Back to throw again.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Nix.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Broncos. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Bailey. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Does look like another 3 and out here, and at some point, you got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Williams is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Williams will take it in. Touchdown, Denver.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Next the score, Broncos 28, Raiders 7.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before it gets into enemy territory. They'll look to throw here on first down. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Got it. Ready?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Bailey. Now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
And it's 3rd down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Going quickly out to the right side. And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down of this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
He is out of bounds inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31.
And the Broncos first down.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the
Now it's Nix. He finds his man, complete. It's Walton. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Nix. This is caught. Touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Broncos continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
Okay, Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
They go play action here on 1st down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ikey's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
Ready, set.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Come on, come on.
And the tight end goes in motion left. They'll throw now on the final play. He'll try to do this himself. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
18 Rattler, 18 Panther 6, 19 Lion.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bailey.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
79 Broncos.
First down, Las Vegas.
Set up.
Back to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They'll look to throw here. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in the second half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They're going to look to throw. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
They're going to try and throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Nix to the air. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
To throw is Nix. Throw left side complete. That's Armstrong. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Walton. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He finds his man, complete. It's Morales. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing Nix. And this is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Williams again. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Broncos have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Point after up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Red. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Warriors 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now back to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
18 ready. Broncos, 60, cut 19, cut 19.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's to Bowers once again. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup.
19 tight, 19 tight.
47-yard line.
2nd and 3. Batted by the safety, but caught anyway. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
Sometimes those tip balls turn out to be like a pinball, just bounce all over the place. Everyone's got to go up and get it. In this case,
well, we talk about tip drills for defensive players like you, but what about the offensive guys? They do any tip drills?
I think they work on it as well, oftentimes in the Hail Mary situations, because you're actually counting on a ball being tipped to give you an extra chance to catch it. They use that training well.
60 Eagles.
Hands it off out of the gun. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
19 Lions. Go.
They'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Tucker. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burn here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Set.
Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right.
Panther 60, Viking 18. Watch the bullet. Rig alert!
And he'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Let's go now. 60 Bison.
Call it no gain on the keeper. It's going to bring up a 4th down. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one.
Touchdown, Raiders! A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Raiders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10. And they're on 17-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They begin the drive with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Bombers, ready. 180, behind.
Back to throw. Nix. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders set. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Captain. Bombers.
Looking to throw. Nix. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A pretty good mark there. They needed 14. They got 14 on 3rd down.
Ready. Throw.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Walton. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
He's got his target. That's complete. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Broncos start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th.
Raiders 14.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Nick Bonito. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. He'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
Brings up third down.
70. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. 5 in. Go.
Looking to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's caught at the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction.
70 Lions, Bronco 80. Ready.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Raiders 21.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Keyshawn Nixon on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Cortland Sutton, and he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton taking it in. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent.
And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. They'll set up to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. And out of bounds right around the 20. Will go down as a gain of 6. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
Let's go now. 19 target, 19 target. Cup 19, Cup 19. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the Raider first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Raiders are able to claw one back. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you'd have to say they have done what they set out to do in this wild card round. It won't get easier from here, of course, but they'll certainly have some momentum built up for when they hit the road in the divisional round next weekend. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now it's Nix. Over the middle, complete. It's Franklin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got him out, but it's Sutton. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A gain of 9 brings up second and
Here's Nix once more.
28-yard line.
Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. The improv on the scramble and gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 4.
Nix from the shotgun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
At the 13-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
First down.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Bombers.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. offense set to get this drive started. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just...
Trey Tucker, 65 yards. And the Raiders are able to at least get one score back. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
63. Raiders 35.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all three timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Now he's into the clear again. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for two. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add two more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And at this point, maybe you say, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division but did earn a wild card berth. It does appear, however, that their season is just a few minutes away from ending in one-and-done fashion. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton, 65 yards. And the Raiders are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet, and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10. At their own 35-yard
line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but it's caught inside the 25. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. Two long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball is going to come out to the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Check Cowboy at Buffalo 18.
Back to throw here. That's caught by Tucker. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
18 Randall, Warrior 70.
Back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Bailey. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
Tight. Here we go. 60 Bobcats, Dragon 60. Go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here, but it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche. Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit, because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them, not one they'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave this stadium.